father and his son are involved in a horrific car accident, and the man died at the scene. But when the child arrived at the hospital and was rushed to the operating theatre, the surgeon pulled away and said, "I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. How is this possible?" Now, I'm assuming that most of you have heard this riddle before and have possibly found yourself stumped at finding the answer. This riddle is a perfect example of unconscious bias. Unconscious bias is a term that describes the associations we hold outside our conscious awareness and control. They are the social stereotypes that individuals form about certain groups of people without even being aware of it. For example, when I walked onto this stage, some of you may have made a judgment about me and what my speech would be about. Because I'm a girl, some of you may have disregarded the fact that my speech today would be about cars or sports. This is because of unconscious bias. The most common example of unconscious bias happens within the workplace. When my mum had me, she worked freelance. Consciously, she knew that if she wanted to secure her job, she had to be seen as reliable, dependable, and focused. Basically, everything people think new mothers are not. While she was thrilled to have me, desperate to spend time with me, and keen for a good work-life balance, the unfortunate reality was that the only way she could achieve this was to refrain from talking about her new baby. My dad, however, upon attending an interview, casually brought up the fact that him and his girlfriend had just had a baby girl. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the interviewer proceeded to tell him how he should definitely, absolutely, 100% bring this up during interviews and within the workplace, how it made him appear reliable, dependable, as a provider and a family man. Ironic, isn't it? Here we can link it back to the riddle, the surgeon's dilemma, that I mentioned earlier. I understand the riddle is a little outdated, but the main points still stand. Of course, the surgeon is the boy's mother. If you didn't get this answer, don't worry, you're not alone. Research shows that roughly half the people who attempt to solve the surgeon's dilemma struggle. But this is the point of the riddle, to unearth our own biases and show us the sneaky nature of such. We are not aware that these biases exist, and this in itself makes it harder to identify them and inevitably solve this problem. Unconscious bias is the hidden poison of our world. It is a silent threat making its way through our daily interactions and experiences, affecting our minds, changing our thoughts and opinions while we stand blinded and unaware. It is a problem that needs to be tackled. It is a problem that needs to be solved. And the only way to achieve this is to learn to address it.